Easters. Today we will be making a Dollar Tree Easter Bunny wreath. These are the materials that you'll need for this project. You will need floral moss to decorate the bottom of the wreath. I also got these cute Easter bunny eggs and to add some color to the bottom of our wreath. And I also grabbed these cute bunny ear headbands. The color doesn't matter. For our bunny head, we will use a 10-inch willow wreath. And for the body of our bunny, we will use a 12-inch willow wreath. I grabbed this burlap ribbon at the Dollar General, but it was on sale for $1, so that was a good buy. And you can't forget the floral wire to hold all of it together. And last but not least, we need another smaller burlap ribbon. Okay, so we're going to start by just cutting off the tags to everything and getting it prepped up. What I didn't like about these willow wreaths were they were so just everywhere really, but I couldn't find another better one, so we'll just make this one work. Just trying to fix it up a little bit so it doesn't look so crazy. So now I'm just laying it out to see kind of how it would sit. And I'm going to grab the floral wire and just cut it with the regular scissors. It works fairly good. I try to use older scissors, that way it doesn't mess up the sharpness of my new ones. So I'm just going to cut a little bit of that out and just make it real tight and so it doesn't really move. That's the goal. So now I'm just twisting it really good, really tight, making sure that it pulls it all together. And after you get done twisting it, make sure you tuck it in real good so it doesn't scratch up your door, the paint on your door, or a wall if you're going to put it on the wall. And it stays pretty put together, so it worked fairly well. Now I'm going to get the rabbit ears and start working on those, making them look rustic. And I'm going to cut off the tag to it and cut off the other little paper that was hanging on the back of it. You don't want none of that in the way because we're going to use the back of the ears. We're not going to use the front. And the yellow won't show through or anything. So before the video, I went ahead and kind of measured out a little piece for the ear. So I can then just trace over it. It was fairly easy. You just do the ends pretty round, or you can just put one over the other and cut it that way if you like the way your first one came out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And where I want them, I'm going to get the hot glue gun and I'm going to put a heavy amount of hot glue on it so it'll make sure it sticks good, because if you put it outside it needs to have enough to hold. So I'm going to make sure I put it good on the edges so none of it comes up. Just finishing up gluing the burlap ribbon onto the bunny ears, and that's what it will look like. So now I'm just going to get the little rabbit body and open the headband wide enough for it to fit on the 10-inch willow wreath. time for the floral moss. I'm going to open the bag up, and I'm going to use the hot glue and put a heavy amount on the bottom of the wreath so the moss would stick to it. It's a bit messy and a little bit hard to work with, but I think the hot glue will hold on to it just fine. You can also use the E6000 if you'd like, or the tacky glue. I preferred using the hot glue. I'm just putting some more hot glue on pieces that I thought were a little bit loose, and make sure it's all pretty compact. Shake it off a little bit from the loose stuff that were there. Kind of squish it all together. And now we're ready to put the little Easter eggs on it. At the end of the video, I decided to actually add more of the Easter eggs. I really didn't like the way it looked with just 4 on there. But now we're going to use the polka dot burlap ribbon to make the Easter bunny's bow. So here I'm just going to cut 2 pieces of this polka dot burlap for the ribbon, or for the bow. I'm going to use 2 of the same size and then like a smaller size for the middle of the bow. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold the edges so those loose pieces don't start becoming looser and the bow looks a little bit more clean. And then I'm going to fold both ends to the middle on both pieces. Make sure they're about even so both little loops can be about even. So now cut another piece just so it can be the middle of the bow. So now I'm kind of holding it all together to see how it would look. I'm going to put one on top of the other of the ones that I folded. Then I will grab the other piece and wrap that around the middle. And then I will hot glue that together so it can all hold together nicely. Try to fluff it out a little bit, get it a little more round and puffy. That way it can be a big bow, a round bow. So that's what I will be doing here. Now when you got the bow the way you like it, just grab your hot glue gun and hot glue it over the floor wire we used earlier on it. So this is what our Easter Bunny wreath looks like. It was fairly simple and fairly easy. I hope y'all would like to try it out. So I noticed that a bunch of the moss kept coming off, so I grabbed this apprehensive spray from the Dollar Tree also, and just sprayed right on the moss. Every little single spot that I saw the moss a little bit loose in the front and the back, just to secure it a little bit better. This is what the final product looks like, ready for you to show it off. So I didn't really like the way the headband was showing. I ended up wrapping it up with jute twine. But it still turned out super cute. I really like it. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like and share, subscribe, and comment your pictures after trying it. Thank you guys. Bye.